4 reasons why you shouldn't get into cars. Cars are an incredible hobby to get into. I love talking about cars because I'm so passionate about them and I always want to learn more about them. You can express yourself and your creativity onto a mobile 2-ton canvas and do anything your heart desires, and so long as your wallet allows. But there's good, bad, and ugly in everything. And I'm going to keep it real with you guys today. We'll be going over the bad and maybe even some of the ugly. Reason number 1, cars are expensive as hell. You have to factor a lot into cars. The price of the car itself, maintenance, mods, insurance, car notes if applicable, and a lot of other miscellaneous expenses. For example, if your car is a V8, you and your wallet will be getting acquainted with the gas station sooner rather than later. If you have a more foreign or rare car, finding parts that will work with your car may be harder of a task than you originally thought, especially if they're discontinued. Good luck finding an OEM fuel pump for a 1987 Pontiac Firebird, and good luck finding a mint stock S2000 with less than 100 miles on it for less than 50 grand. Reason number 2 is the community. Before I get into this, let me just say the car community is incredible. So many talented and creative people occupy the space and have wells of knowledge and passion they love to pass on to the next generation. But there's also the dark side of the car community. The toxic assholes looking to shun and drive people away from the car scene, trying to gatekeep and monopolize the car community so only the so-called elite have a place in it. You have no idea how many little kids have been negatively influenced by the idiots of the car community, saying redundant things like any car under 500 horsepower is slow, the Supra is the best car ever made, and they think Hellcats and Trackhawks are the Shaq and Kobe of the car world. I think it primarily comes from lack of parental love and attention, or maybe it's iPad kids who have too much access to the internet and social media, or even a mix of both. Regardless, it needs to stop. Reason number 3, ego. I don't think I'll need to explain, but I'll do it anyway. There is so much ego in the car community that it's actually sickening. People really think that they're better than others just because they watched all the Fast and Furious movies and go out of their way to correct people on the internet in a condescending manner. Or it's because they drive a $200,000 boosted supercar, or that their daily grocery getter is making 1,000 horsepower, in which, if that's you and you're not an asshole, kudos to you, and this doesn't apply to you. But I say that to say, no one cares. You made your car that way because you thought it'd give you the attention and validation that you've been seeking since you got the car. But all you did was make yourself look like an insecure douchebag with a fragile ego. Nobody thinks you're cool. Nobody gives a fuck about your car. And nobody really gives a fuck that you watched all the Fast and Furious movies and think you're a certified mechanic. You look like a bitch. Scratch that. You are a bitch. And I have absolutely no respect for you or your build. The final reason is lack of passion. So many people in the car community are losing their passion for cars, and I'm not going to be so righteous as to say something like, "You're not a real car enthusiast if you lose your passion for cars." We're human beings. It's true that the car scene isn't what it used to be, but some people are still holding on to hope that it will get back to the good old days, or even surpass the good old days and enter a new peak. I haven't been in the car scene long, but I've seen what it has to offer, as well as the potential it has. But I'm also realistic. We all have experiences or issues that would make us lose confidence or passion in what we love doing. Maybe you simply just outgrew cars and you're on to bigger and better things. Maybe you think the next generation is ruining people's perception of the car community, and social media has ruined expectations of cars as well as their performance. What's important is realizing that your passion is yours alone. No one can truly take it from you. Sure, your confidence can waver and you might lose your reason for doing what you love momentarily, but it's up to you to find a new reason to do things. It could be the most menial thing in the world, but to you, nothing is more important. I'm gonna say a few things. Only you can prevent yourself from losing passion in something you love. Only you can give up on yourself and your dreams.
Remember, only you can prevent forest fires.
Alright, I'm done yapping your ear off. I said a lot in this video, and this might be my longest video yet, but I meant every single word of it. Peace out, guys.